US Vice President Kamala Harris on Friday said nobody should have to go to jail for smoking weed as she met to discuss the topic with rapper Fat Joe and others pardoned for marijuana convictions. Harris added that far too many people have been sent to jail for simple marijuana possession. President Joe Biden, seeking a second four-year term in November's election, has sought out to appeal to young voters, some of whom are dissatisfied with his sluggish policy reforms. Harris convened a roundtable discussion Friday with Fat Joe, Kentucky Governor, White House Director of Public Engagement, and others.
Thank the Vice President for asking me to be the moderator, the ear to the streets. Hear you out. I'm very big on healthcare, price, transparency. But today, when the Vice President calls me, I stop everything. So I came to hear this out, and I'm sure this is going to be a very impactful meeting to hear all your impactful stories. And we're going to keep this intimate, as I was asked. So, press, we thank you for being here, but...
Hold on, I'm going to give a statement too.
Okay.
But I thank you, Fat Joe, for being here and taking the time, but really for your voice on so many critical issues. So I will say that I believe that the promise of America includes equal justice under the law. And for too many, our criminal justice system has failed to live up to that core principle. And I say that with full knowledge of how this system has worked, including my experience as a prosecutor. We have gathered today, however, to address specifically the injustices that we have seen in federal marijuana policy. I have said many times, I think we all at this table believe, nobody should have to go to jail for smoking weed. And what we need to do is recognize that far too many people have been sent to jail for simple marijuana possession. And the impact is such that, in particular, Black Americans and Latinos are four times more likely to be arrested for marijuana possession. And the disparity is even larger when you talk about the subset of Black men and Latino men.
Harris called on the Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Justice to hasten a reclassifying of marijuana as less harmful than drugs like heroin. The Department of Health and Human Services last year recommended that cannabis be reclassified from its current treatment as a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 drug with a moderate potential for causing addiction. The decision now rests with the Department of Justice's Drug Enforcement Administration. Nearly 40 US states have legalized marijuana use in some form, but it remains completely illegal in some states and at the federal level. The US jails more people than any other country. 1 in 5 of those 1.9 million people are behind bars for a drug-related offense.